Hey, 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 beautiful people. It is January 24th, 2013 at 10:21 in the morning. What a gorgeous morning it is, too. I tell you. It's a kind of a golden hue on everything right now, and it's really interesting to see. Not really any clouds in the sky so to say, well, maybe some leftovers from chemtrails the other day, but it is a beautiful golden hue to everything this morning. Anyway, I've had several messages of persons that are experiencing 4D since Mother Earth is in 4D, and they are experiencing it firsthand. Their descriptions of what they are experiencing is stuff that I grew up with, stuff that I was experiencing as a kid. And many persons are feeling the world's coming to an end, that humanity is not going to make it through the shift, that the Illuminati's going to try to take everybody out, that they're being mind controlled, that they're um, seeing uh, another dimension that's there, but it's not the normal dimension they're used to seeing. Many are hearing voices both inside themselves and some on the outside of themselves, some on their televisions, telephones. Many are saying that they're seeing shadows and ghosts, and their dogs and other animals are noticing them around them too. Um, Many are feeling fear and separateness, duality based scenarios that they're describing as they're trying to say that they're in their heart, but they're not. This is fourth dimensional. Fourth dimensional is the emotional or astral body. It is the level where many channelers of old, I know many channelers are now going into 5D and still channeling, but in the old days, it was those that were at the higher level of 4D that were channeling other entities and in touch with that unseen realm that so many people are describing that they're starting to experience right now. Um, it is a fourth dimension is the astral. It deals with the unseen. It deals with the intuition. That's why your sacral chakra, your gut instincts, also relate to that same intuition. Um, it is still deals with the integration of the mental body, and the mental body being that of the duality, and that being focused in the brain. The mental body is not necessarily the mind, it is more focused with the duality, the right left brain, heaven, hell, good, bad, light, dark, male, female. All that duality that comes from the brain integrates with the astral body in 4D, and it's a it's a series of initiations people are going to have to go through to work their way out of that head and into the heart to activate, to step into 5D and the oneness that you have when you activate your heart chakra. Um, it's interesting to see that a lot of these persons are looking for their answers on the outside of them. And of course, fifth dimensional is realizing your mastery and finding that sacred spot in your heart and learning how to attune to the field, to the all that is, after you've activated the torrid that is emanated by your activated heart chakra. Um, that becomes the antenna for you to broadcast and receive, for you to send out your prayers and meditate to receive the answers for 5D. 4D, you're still looking to the outside and thinking somebody is your master or guru or guide, or is here to lead you through all this. 5D is a mastery. It's realizing that all the information that you need is contained within your field, that there is no one that can show you the way, that you have got to go through this process yourself. It is the oneness of you and your physical being to the universe that's within your physical being that is a Mandelbrot or a fractal of the universe that's on the exterior of your physical being. 5D is a realization that you are absolutely creating, manifesting the illusion that you experience as your reality. But it's an illusion because you can create it. It all has to do with your thoughts, your perceptions, and the energy you put in your field, the vision that you hold, how you look at things, and you're creating bliss in 5D as you recycle these energies and amplify. You'll feel like you've birthed a star when you first activate your heart chakra, and you'll feel like you're in a never-ending, perpetual cosmic orgasm as you do that. It is a sense of bliss that there's just no description for. There's a lot of persons that are experiencing 4D right now, and expressing their experience to me, and some believe that they're in 5D already or have found their way to their heart, and they might be finding glimpses of their heart. It's just a process. You'll know if you found your heart, if you're drunk on God, if you're living in that bliss. You'll know if you've anchored it, if you've anchored your activated heart chakra, if you are permanently experiencing that bliss, if it never ends. If there's breaks there, then you haven't fully activated it. Now, the persons in 4D right now, they are really, really having some difficult issues as we keep on going through these energy level increases. And that's because these energy level increases are trying to get you through your initiation process as quickly as possible. Used to, your initiations from 4D into 5D and 5D into 6D had to do with your light quotient within your field. The light quotient you had to develop yourself by releasing the negativity, the lower vibrations, the densities that was held within your field. It was not necessarily done out of food or having to curtail any uses of mind-altering substances or anything like that. It had to do with the elimination of the negativity within your field. It had to do with your focus on the love and the heart, the oneness and the wholeness that you truly are. Now, with all the incoming solar flares and the magnetics coming from the Galactic Center and all of this influx of light that we've got going on, many persons who are in 4D are having their light quotient being forced upon them, expanding their field, although they're still playing in a 4D astral mental body construct. If I had anybody I was trying to relate to about getting past that, it's spend your time in meditation, learning to find the sacred spot in your heart and to go there to feel that bliss, that yoga bliss you might call it, that drunken on God, and stay there. You gotta stay focused on that spot for it to activate and to bring you into fifth dimensional awareness. There are persons that are saying that they have enlightened themselves and know the answers, that they're stepping into 4D. you're still playing in your mental body. You're still playing in the duality of the brain, and you're not connecting to the wholeness and the oneness of 5D that can only be found through the heart. You'll have many tests while you're in fourth dimensional awareness and learning to follow your intuition, where your intuition will guide you one direction, but your mental body, your brain, will say, that's not logical, we got to go this other direction. And you go this other direction following the mental, and what you find is a whole lot of hurt and chaos and crap because you weren't listening to spirit guide you down the path of intuition. And that path of intuition will eventually have you finding your sacred heart spot and moving your focus there. Fourth dimension is a challenge for people because it's still duality, because it still is in that right brain, left brain, male, female, good, bad, light, dark, heaven, hell, them and us, which you must overcome that. You must complete those initiations or those levels of experience and understanding to be able to get past that point. It is a test. There is no doubt about it. If you are in a state of uncertainty and fear, just get out of your head and start feeling things. Don't try to look to prophecies as being your guide. Don't look to channeled messages as being your guide. Truly follow your heart, and if it feels good, stay with it. 5D is bliss because there's no darkness or separation. There's no crap that is coming within the field. People are asking me why they are seeing and hearing entities that are not incarnate. They're disincarnate entities. Well, that is the astral level that Mother Earth used to be embodied by. And when we would drop body, instead of going back to heaven, we went into the astral level and we stayed there, quarantined, to find another body to come back into to continue our life experience and try to complete the initiation process. The initiation process and working your way from 3D, 4D, 5D into 6D and much higher is what we're here for. We came here to experience the duality. We came here to learn the proper levels of negativity, if you will, as a polar opposite, so that we can have conflict resolution in the higher dimensions. That is what Earth School Experiment and the Duality Experiment is all about. Now, as we've had this experiment and we're completing it and we're bringing Mother Earth and humanity through the Ascension process, that's what the end times and the shift of ages is all about. We've got to clean up all our negative magnetics, the karma, the lower vibrations and density that we experienced in the duality experiment so that we can go on. Now, we're doing this as a collective to clear the negativity and duality of Mother Earth, but we also have to do it as individuals. There is not one person out there that can grab your hand and to bring you into 5D. And if you understand the game, you wouldn't want that anyway. You're here to learn to become a master. And it's up to you to shift your consciousness out of the 4D and into the heart of 5D to activate your electromagnetic toroid around your body, to activate that heart chakra, to activate your Merkaba, and to learn how to get in touch with all that is. And it's a process. But I feel and have compassion for those of you who are still in 4D because, man, I know it must be a really heck of an experience to have right now. But come on into 5D. You can do it. Just stay in your heart. Love you all. Bye for now.